Hello, my name is Jason. I'm doing this movie segment with Liam. Hi, Liam.
The reason Jason's not here because we are talking about a video game movie, so we brought in Don.
Hi. So recently, the BBC released The Game Changers, which is a sort of dramatized version of Rockstar, the creators of Grand Theft Auto. It just chronicles of
The creation of San Andreas,
Yeah.
the hot coffee mug incident,
and the entire Jack Thompson controversy of him trying to figure out whether there is a link between violence and video games.
Since it's come out, Rockstar has released a couple sort of posts saying that it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything because it's a narrative film. You can still enjoy the film regardless of how factual it is.
And what do you think of the movie just as a standalone thing?
I liked it. It's Daniel Radcliffe stars as the main character, the
Yeah.
president of Rockstar, Sam. And I thought,
Hauser.
yeah, sure. That's a name that's hard to remember. But yeah, so it's I thought it was an interesting sort of look into the sort of moral crusade because it's sort of Daniel Radcliffe sort of creative, but very controlling personality versus Jack Thompson, played by
Yes.
Bill Paxton, who is the moral crusader who actually compares himself to Batman and Elliot Ness.
Yeah, and ultimately, like, the movie tries to portray them as two sides of the same coin, visionaries in their own field. However, it tries to do that in like 10 other things at the same time. It tries to chronicle the making of San Andreas. It even pops in a reference to Rockstar Pretends table tennis. It does too much in the 90 minutes it's given. It's almost as if it was a 60-minute documentary that had to be stretched out into this mini movie. And then there's the writing, which is very on the nose. When you have very clear expository dialogue like, "Hello there, my smart little brother right there."
But I mean,
the writers weren't given all the time in the world.
I mean, you're talking about a standard technique of introducing characters, and I like the film. It does have a lot of different storylines happening, and maybe some stuff gets lost in the mix. But I did enjoy it. It did remind me a lot of The People vs. Larry Flint, and that's sort of on the scale of sort of who has the moral high ground versus artistic integrity, and where that sort of matches. And that's something I find really interesting.
I liked it more as a portraiture of Sam Hauser and of Jack Thompson, but that got lost amongst everything else. But it's not the worst representation of video games in movies. You've seen Pixels, haven't you?
Don, why did you tell everyone? Yes, I did sit through Pixels. I laughed once at a Peter Dinklage tax joke, and I chuckled the